What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Cyrus Spotlight. Get ready, sports fans, because we're diving headfirst into the latest drama gripping the Los Angeles Dodgers. First up, we're breaking down the shocking injury update for star catcher Will Smith and how his absence is shaking up playoff hopes. But that's not all. We've got the latest on Will Smith's diagnosis and the team's desperate search for a reliable replacement behind the plate. Can they find the answer before the postseason? Then we'll shine a light on Ben Rortvedt, the unexpected hero who's stepping up in a massive way for the Dodgers when they needed him most. Could he be the key to their October run? And stick around because we've got even more shocking MLB news you won't want to miss. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to Cyrus Spotlight, and ring that notification bell so you never miss a beat. Dodgers playoff hopes hinge on injured star catcher. The Los Angeles Dodgers are facing a critical juncture as their playoff aspirations now heavily rely on the health of their star catcher, Will Smith. Manager Dave Roberts delivered a sobering update. Smith is sidelined with a bone bruise in his right hand, an injury that initially occurred on September 3rd against the Pittsburgh Pirates. After a brief attempt at a return just 6 days later, Smith re-aggravated the injury, forcing him onto the injured list and casting a shadow over his availability for the regular season and, crucially, the postseason. Roberts expressed cautious optimism, stating, "Optimistic that he's going to come back at some point, doubtful it's the regular season. Having him available for the postseason, we're still hopeful." Smith's absence creates a significant void in a Dodgers lineup that has consistently leaned on his impressive .296 batting average and .901 OPS this season, both career highs. The team's depth at catcher has also been tested, with initial replacement Dalton Rushing succumbing to a shin injury. This has thrust Ben Rortvedt and Chucky Robinson into the spotlight. Rortvedt has seized the opportunity, batting .270 and providing a steady presence behind the plate, guiding a pitching staff that boasts a 1.43 ERA and leads MLB with 11.9 strikeouts per 9 innings over the past 17 games. Rortvedt himself described his mid-season transition as a roller coaster of events, but remains focused on contributing daily. As the Dodgers secure their postseason spot, the ultimate goal is to have Will Smith back at full strength to maximize their offensive potential for a World Series push. The ripple effect of Will Smith's injury is palpable, with fans and analysts debating the team's chances without their offensive linchpin. While Ben Rortvedt's impressive performance offers a glimmer of hope, the true test will be how the Dodgers navigate the crucial stretch run and whether Smith can return in time to make a championship impact. But can the Dodgers truly contend for a World Series without their star catcher? We've got more shocking injury news and unexpected heroes stepping up in MLB, so don't go anywhere. Devastating blow for Dodgers. Will Smith's postseason status uncertain. The Los Angeles Dodgers have received truly devastating news confirmed by manager Dave Roberts. Star catcher Will Smith's absence will be extended, potentially sidelining him for the start of the MLB postseason. This is a critical blow for a team gearing up for a championship run, where every key player's availability is paramount. Smith suffered a bone bruise in his right hand during a game against the Pittsburgh Pirates on September 3rd. Despite attempting a return about 6 days later against the Colorado Rockies, he re-injured himself, leading to his placement on the injured list. Roberts stated, "Optimistic that he's going to come back at some point, doubtful it's the regular season. Having him available for the postseason, we're still hopeful." This season, Smith has been a powerhouse offensively, posting career highs with a .901 OPS and a .296 batting average. The Dodgers' depth has been severely tested. Initially, Dalton Rushing was called up to replace Smith, but also landed on the injured list due to a shin injury. This opened the door for Ben Rortvedt, and Chucky Robinson from AAA Rortvedt has seized his opportunity, batting .270 with the Dodgers, a significant improvement from his .095 average with the Tampa Bay Rays earlier in the season. Rushing has since returned, splitting time with Rortvedt. Despite Rortvedt's solid production, the absence of Will Smith leaves a noticeable void in the Dodgers' potent lineup. Nevertheless, the team has demonstrated resilience, winning games even without their star catcher, suggesting that while his absence is felt, it may not cripple their performance. With a 2025 postseason spot secured, the focus is on maintaining momentum until Smith's potential return. The uncertainty surrounding Will Smith's return has sent shockwaves through the Dodgers fanbase, sparking debates about the team's championship potential. While Rortvedt has emerged as a capable fill-in, the true measure of the team's depth will be tested in Smith's absence. Will Smith return in time to save the Dodgers' World Series hopes? Next, we uncover the surprising diagnosis for Smith and the race against time for his postseason comeback. Will Smith's diagnosis, a hairline fracture, and a race against time for postseason return. Phoenix, Will Smith has undergone extensive medical evaluations, including X-rays, a CT scan, and 2 MRIs, confirming what he suspected. His right hand injury is more than just bruising. The tests revealed a hairline fracture at the base of the third metacarpal. They were assuring me it was only a bone bruise, Smith said, referring to the initial diagnosis after injuring his hand on a foul tip 3 weeks prior. So then you're kind of, okay, I guess it is just dealing with it. Then it turns out I wasn't going crazy and it was more. I can trust my body a little bit, which I guess is good, but it is a fracture and that takes time. Currently sporting a brace on his right hand, Smith has not yet attempted to throw or swing a bat since receiving the diagnosis 2 weeks after the initial injury. The chances of him being ready for the Dodgers wildcard series opener next Tuesday appear slim, though he remains hopeful. I'm hoping for it, he stated. I'm doing everything I can to be ready. His current rehabilitation involves running rotational exercises, catching bullpens without throwing back, and pitch tracking. He even stood in the batter's box during Yoshinobu Yamamoto's bullpen session. Smith anticipates his return to full baseball activities will be dictated by pain tolerance, with plans for live batting practice before any potential game action. The strategy for his inclusion in the postseason roster is complex. If he's healthy enough for the wild card series, he could be one of 3 catchers. However, if he's added and then removed due to re-injury, he becomes ineligible for the next round. This adds another layer of strategic consideration for manager Dave Roberts, who is also managing the returns of pitchers Brock Stewart and Roki Sasaki and the pitching schedule of Shohei Ohtani. The confirmation of a fracture adds significant concern for Dodgers fans who are anxiously awaiting news on Smith's recovery timeline. His determination to return, despite the injury, highlights his importance to the team's championship aspirations. Can Will Smith defy the odds and return for the crucial postseason? Next, we look at the unexpected catcher who stepped up big time for the Dodgers. Ben Rortvedt, the unexpected hero stepping up for the Dodgers. Ben Rortvedt is still catching his breath, describing the last 3 weeks as a whirlwind, and he expects the next month to be much of the same. A place in Southern California during October with the Dodgers wasn't on his radar, especially after anticipating a postseason run with the Rays. However, the trade deadline on July 31st dramatically altered his path. This year is kind of like a roller coaster of events, Rortvedt shared. I was really excited going into the season with the Rays with a good group of guys, but it ended up not going the way that I had hoped. But I get another chance here. As hard as it was to go through what I went through, I think it was all for a reason. It was a good reset. I have an opportunity here and I'm trying to do my part and contribute. Rortvedt has become the most frequent catcher for the Dodgers in September, a direct result of Will Smith's hairline fracture in his right hand and Dalton Rushing's shin injury. Manager Dave Roberts confirmed on September 20th, "We're optimistic Will is going to come back at some point, doubtful it's in the regular season. But having him available in the postseason, we're still hopeful." In the interim, Rortvedt has seized the opportunity. Since September 4th, the Dodgers' starting rotation has posted an impressive 1.43 ERA, ranking second in MLB, and their 11.9 strikeouts per 9 innings rate leads the league. Rortvedt has been behind the plate for 14 of those 17 games. "I'm trying to win each day. I'm trying to be as selfless as I can," Rortvedt said about his approach. "I just try to keep my head down and work hard and do the best I can for the pitchers. I just get on the same page and same track with them, and so far, it's gone well." He was behind the plate for Yoshinobu Yamamoto's near no-hitter on September 6th and was also the catcher for Tyler Glasnow's 7 no-hit innings on September 8th. Rortvedt, who joined the Dodgers at the trade deadline after playing 17 games in AAA Oklahoma City, is batting .270 with the Dodgers, a significant jump from his .095 average with the Rays. Despite his personal success and being part of historic pitching performances, Rortvedt remains focused on team goals. "We want to win a World Series, but I've never done well with thinking too far-fetched. I just try to win the day, win each pitch, each moment. I think it's better that way." Ben Rortvedt's remarkable performance has been a crucial stabilizing force for the Dodgers' pitching staff during a critical stretch. His humble attitude and focus on winning each moment have endeared him to fans and solidified his role as a key contributor in the absence of their star catcher. Can this unexpected hero lead the Dodgers to a World Series title? Stay tuned for our lightning round recap and the full call to action. And that's a wrap on today's top stories. We covered the Dodgers' playoff hopes hanging in the balance with Will Smith's injury, explored the details of his hairline fracture diagnosis, and celebrated the incredible rise of Ben Rortvedt as the team's unexpected hero. What a roller coaster! Don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed this update, subscribe to Cyrus Spotlight for all your breaking sports news, and ring that notification bell so you're always in the loop. Join the conversation in the comments below, and make sure to follow us on all social media platforms for even more exclusive content. We'll see you next time.